just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in the age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That good for 19 on a first down.
First down, Texans.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 17 carries, 84 yards.
That's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
4-yard loss.
Ed Oliver has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Play action. It's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and
now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 15 yards there for number 15.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Herbert running left off the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. That swung out wide to Harris. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Houston set to take over. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me, because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
First down,
Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Dell. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Stroud to throw it. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Chargers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Intended for Mike Williams.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of first by a few yards. That one's good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
On the return is Kirk. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Texans.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing now is Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Stroud looking to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud sets up the play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
Stroud will look to throw once more. On the RPO hook. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are able to move back in front.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Chargers 7.
That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was C.J. Stroud who finished off that drive with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
That's another Chargers first down.
Harris running straight ahead. Now some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Henry To'o on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Harris on second down. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Henry To'o on the stop. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now it's Herbert. He's got another one to Johnston. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down at the
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw him right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And the Chargers
Herbert now.
First down.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Will Dissling, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that round early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Mixing up the middle. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they